Hi friends, welcome everyone to Share Market Hunter YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about Yes Bank. Everyone knows about Yes Bank. Yes Bank was in trouble 3 months back. Now it is in a safer side because SBI has bought stake in Yes Bank. Not only that, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, and other banks also bought stake in Yes Bank. Why we have chosen Yes Bank today? The current valuation is very attractive. There are a lot of good news is flowing for Yes Bank. Currently, Yes Bank is trading at 15 rupees. If you look at the volume, today the volume traded around 400 crore, which is huge. In last 5 days, the volume was not up to the mark, but today there is a huge volume seen, which means some investors are accumulating this stock. Having said that, we are going to move on to the news. There are a lot of good news. We are going to see one by one. The first news is we know that the investors are not confident about Yes Bank promoters. Now there is a new promoter and SBI has taken over 48% stake in Yes Bank. There was a FPO. FPO is a following public offer where this was given only for the retail investors. During that time, SBI has released around 18% stake, which means previously SBI had 48% stake, then they have reduced to 30%. This FPO money has been used for capital purpose. So previously, S Bank had some issue in terms of capital. Once after the FPO, they have received the money, they got the enough capital. After this raising this FPO, Moody's is a rating agency. They have upgraded the stock. What happened last 4 years, consistently, all the rating agency had been downgraded the Yes Bank. But after 4 years, Moody's has upgraded the Yes Bank. Due to that, the share price of Yes Bank has gone up from 11.50 to 17 rupees within a week. The next news is Yes Bank repaid 35,000 crore to the RBI. What happened when SBI State Bank when Yes Bank was in trouble? RBI has provided some special liquidity facilities that was around 50,000 K, out of which 35,000 K has been repaid to RBI. So the problem for S Bank is NPA, non-performing asset. So they started recovering the money from the defaulters who took the loan but they didn't make the payment on time. For example, recently S Bank taken the possession of ADAJ Group, that is Anil Ambani Group headquarter, that worth around 2,000 crore. This is also good news for S Bank. Everyone knows about LIC. LIC generally buys stakes in good companies. Now, recently, LIC bought 5% stake in S Bank. The next biggest good news is S Bank had ATI bond, AT1 bond, Tier 1 bond. This bond, SB, S Bank had to pay 8,400 crore to the bondholders. But what happened in this bond? The Yes Bank, if the company is in trouble or if they do not have the fund, they no need to pay the principal amount to the bondholders. Hence, the Yes Bank has written down the 8,400 crore bond value, which means the Yes Bank no need to pay this amount to the investors. This is also good news. The most awaited news is the AGM, annual general meeting of Yes Bank, which is going to be happen on 10th September. This is very important meeting where the Yes Bank will announce what they are going to do for next 1 year and how they are going to recover the NPA, and they will give the new guideline for next 1 year. So this is very important for the investors. Everybody is waiting for this news only. So hence the stock price will start move from now onwards. So we have taken the last 1 week chart. If you look at the chart, the stock was trading at 17 rupees. We have already discussed the stock went up from 12 rupees to 17 rupees when Moody's has upgraded Yes Bank. Then there is a fall in the stock today till today. Yeah, the stock has gone down to 13.80 and it started moving today and ended up with 15 rupees, 15.05 rupees with a huge volume, with a huge increase in volumes. So what we are seeing that there is a uptrend in the stock. This stock can, if you are a long-term investor, you can buy this stock and it can hit target of rupees 40 in another 3 years, and it can go beyond that also. If you want to buy this stock, please reach out to your financial advisor, take the advice from them, then buy the stock. This video is only for the educational purpose. Thanks for your support. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you.